What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, I'm going to be sharing with you everything I know about Ice Wallenstein, her strengths and weaknesses, her playstyles, her best builds, yada yada. Just take note that these are just based on my opinions and based on my playtesting with her, so take it with a big grain of salt. So I'm finally done playtesting Ice Wallenstein and I can give you my full review of her. Whether she's good, she's not, or she's just a waste of resources. So Ice Wallenstein is the pre-Danmachi collaboration character that you can fully max out to 6-star if you've started playing the game from day 1 of the collaboration. Yeah, because if you started late, then you might not be able to fully get her shards because some of her shards are available through daily login rewards. So if you did not start if you're still missing some login rewards, then that's just bad. Yeah, that's just sad because you're not going to be able to get her shards other than those login rewards. So yeah, so Ice Wallenstein is a striker, a light element, and she is an attacker. An attacker means she deals really good damage. And she's really meant for PvE, not for PvP. That is her strength in PvE, her weaknesses in PvP. You can still make her work out in PvP if you really wanted to. If you're really a fan of Ice Wallenstein, then you can do everything that you can do to make her work. I will be explaining how you can make her work in a PvP later on, but let's talk about Ice Wallenstein's skill set. So we have here the Swift Strike, Tempest, Gale, Sword of Princess. So her skill 3 attacks an enemy and grants aerial for 2 turns. Before attacking, when already granted aerial, activates Lil Rapaga instead. Then Lil Rapaga is an AoE attack, ignores 30% of the target's defense. Now, for an attacker, striker, she has a very low damage multiplier. As far as I am as far as my playtesting goes, because she already has a ignore defense on the skill tree, and still it's not what do you call this? It's not doing much damage compared to other attacker striker. Yeah, so I don't know why. I don't know why they gave her a bit of a low damage multiplier, but maybe it's because she is a pre-character. They don't really want to give an OP pre-character. Maybe that's the reason why. Also, if you've seen my video yesterday, I explained that she got ninja nerf with her 6-star transcendence because it should have been 30 defense penetration instead of the plus 50% damage against bosses. Her skill 2, passive, attack and critical hit chance increases proportional to missing health. Increases damage dealt to bosses by 50%. So she gets an increase in attack and critical hit chance when her HP falls below into certain threshold. This is her very main niche skill set, and I think this one is useless. What do I mean by useless? Because you don't really want to rely on this skill set. You can make her work with this one, but it's not ideal in my honest opinion. Yeah, because based on my maybe it depends on the player's playstyle, but for me, I don't really like high risk, high return for characters like this one, because this one is very risky. She is very squishy also, and if you've seen my stats, she does not have an abundance of health. Her defense is mediocre, and yeah, she will be able to get one shot by a lot of the hard-hitting bosses in the game. So even if she has this kind of increasing stats when her HP decreases, I don't think it's really worth it in my honest opinion. You can just pad her stats with your gears, and I think that's already good enough. But if you can pull this one off, then maybe she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Her skill 1, single target attack, has a chance to reduce the skill cooldown of Gale Sword Princess, which is the skill 3. Still, this one is a very long cooldown, so having this one to reduce the cooldown might be nice. The burst skills are really nice, also really nice. Grants aerial per 1 turn, resets Gale of Sword Princess cooldown, the skill 3, and then you get an extra turn. Very nice burst skill effect on your skill 1. The only thing that I don't really like on Ice Wallenstein is the skill 2, because this one is very niche. You're not going to be relying on this one unless you really want to make her do her thing at low HP. So if you miss out on something like you can protect her with something like invincibility buff from Monad Ava or from Leo, but she does not have her own protection against getting one-shotted if you really want to maximize the attack and critical chance buff on this one. If only she has the immortality buff from Iota, then probably this one we can make this one work. So yeah, that is the one thing that I don't really like about Ice Wallenstein. It's probably one of her main drawbacks or main weaknesses in her skill set. And now let's talk about her gears. Since her kit is depending her niche kit is something like relying on making her HP low. Violent Sledgehammer is the best weapon for her because it increases damage dealt proportional to the caster's missing health. You get more damage when your HP falls below into some certain threshold. Penetration, this is just my spare gear, by the way. So penetration T for this one, more penetration. You're always going to be needing the usual DPS substats, critical chance, critical damage, attack percent or attack, or some little bit of speed. And then penetration set is your best set for PvE. Yeah, for PvE, penetration set is the way to go because you're going to be getting a huge increase in attack when this one will stack with her passive, the skill 2. Because this set gives you increases attack proportional to missing health also. So if she's missing some health, then this one might work out. But where in PvE you are going to be using this one? Probably in Joint Challenge or something like in Guild Raids. But other than those two, it's really hard to use this in something like very hard tower, or maybe even world boss, or maybe even Hans is very easy. So maybe in she's not going to survive in Queen if you're using revenge set like this one, because as I've said, there's no protection for her. If only she has the immortality buff from Iota, then maybe this one might be really good. I'm imagining already she's going to be really good if she has that kind of immortality buff from Iota, but she does not have that one. So sad, she's going to be getting one-shotted in a lot of scenarios. But if you can make her work, then yeah. The only way you can make her work is having something like protection, like as I've said earlier, the invincibility buff from Monad Ava and Leo, or something like what other protection? I think that's the only protection. That's the only shield that you can get. Barriers might work, might mitigate some damage, but yeah, other than those, I cannot think anything else on how do you protect Ice Wallenstein to fully utilize her skill 2, the Tempest, and the Revenge set. For PvP, you might want to I play tested her with using speed set yesterday. If you've seen my video, she hits very poop in PvP. In cases where you're fighting against squishy characters, it might work out well. But if you really want to damage those tanky bruiser characters like Hilde the healers like Nella, or even Monad Ava, Demi Drakan, then you're going to be needing lots of penetration set. Penetration necklace, but her speed will fall off, and you might not get a turn before she even gets to attack. And by using that one, you can use Demi Delta or that one. This one I got from Yunan as an advice from Yunan, one of the PvP enjoyers also in Outerplane. Where is Demi Delta? Demi Delta can push the priority of she can push the priority of Ice, so that Ice will be able to take the turn. If you use this one, oh, not this one, this one increases the priority of the ally target by 70%. So yeah, you're going to be able to push Ice Wallenstein by using this one, but you really need to make your Demi Delta to be a really fast Demi Delta for you to be able to push Ice Wallenstein, and that's going to be a big pain in the ass. For me, that's already a big pain in the ass just to set up Ice Wallenstein in PvP, and it's really, I don't think it's really worth it. I don't think it's really worth it to make her work in PvP. But as I've said, if you're really a big fan of Ice Wallenstein, then yeah, do it, do so. But I'm already enjoying with Ryu. Ryu is way more fun and more OP, more meta in a PvP. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that one. Probably some showcase. Maybe tomorrow I will try that one, but not today, because today this is the only video that I can make today. Now let's talk about her exclusive equipment and talisman. Which one to prioritize? For exclusive equipment, do you really need the plus 10? Yes. If you're a big fan of Ice, then you might want to be plus 10 the exclusive equipment, because this one is really good on her, because you get 50% priority when she got hit. So that makes her a bit more active by gaining the turn really fast if you're using the revenge set. Yeah, you might want her to plus 10 this one, but this one is a bit expensive in my honest opinion. Yeah, there are a lot of other good characters that needs upgrade the exclusive equipment. Especially if you're not a whale, you're not whaling for the materials for the upgrading this one, then it's really up to your own preferences whether you're going to be upgrading the exclusive equipment of Ice. But if you plan to use Ice for a long time, then yeah, go ahead and plus 10 this one. She really needs this one. A very big boost to her, because not every exclusive enhancement has something like this one. But there's just other priorities, especially if you are an F2P, because as an F2P, you're going to be having a hard time getting those materials needed to plus 10, fully plus 10 this one. So better make up your mind first whether you're going to be using Ice for a long time. The talisman for PvE, as usual, if you're fighting against the opposite element like Dark, Sage Charm is the best way to use. And then if you're not fighting a dark element or something like a neutral element, then the Rogue's Charm will be the best one for you. Yeah, this one, Rogue's Charm. Either of the two. For PvE. For PvP, the one that gives you AP when you use the ultimate, which is this one, the Assassin's Charm. Of course, the main stat should be depending on what you need for your team, either crit chance, crit damage, attack. Really depends on your team building. But the passive one, the one that gives you the most AP, would be the beneficial for PvP. So yeah, those are the equipment building for her talisman and the exclusive, whether you're going to plus 10 or not. And we don't have any news. We don't have any news yet. Maybe we're just going to be getting tomorrow a something like a rerun patch notes. Probably a calm before the storm, but who knows? Let us wait for tomorrow on something that we can discuss what will happen after the Danmachi collaboration ends, because the Danmachi collaboration will end the day after tomorrow. So what do you guys think? Ice Wallenstein is a really good character, especially for beginners, but for endgame players, not so much in my answer, because most endgame players already have a lot of characters, already have probably every character in the game. So there are really other characters that you can use instead of Ice. But if you're a big fan of Ice, then you can still make her work. Anyways, I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.